Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here to do a launch of, it's not really a new kit, it's been in my shop for several months. But this is the first time that I've had a chance to come and sort of have a play with it. So it's just my type of colours. It's all these beautiful tealy greens and bright pinks. So it is called Rose Park, and like I say, it's available in my Etsy now. So I'm just going to move all these bits out of the way. I just always like to pile them on because I think they look so pretty. As all of my kits of recent times, when they're a kind of complete kit, it's for sale in two parts. So you can buy the background pages as one part and the ephemera part is a second part. And for all of them, you get a PDF version and you also get the JPEG versions. And yeah, I do them like that because it just makes it much more affordable, because if you just want the background pages, you can buy them, or just want the ephemera parts, you can just buy them. So let's have a look and see what you get. So the background pages, I'm just going to kind of do a quick flip through. All of these have been printed on, I think I'm right in saying this is 200 GSM, and it's photo quality paper. So it's beautiful, vibrant kind of quality paper. And I know I've talked about this quite a bit, but you know, the paper, just buy the best paper that you can afford. You know, of course, if you can't really, you know, stretch to kind of a photo quality paper, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I spent a long time not printing on photo quality paper, and you know, it was more than fine. It's just that once you have it, then you know, it becomes difficult to go back, because you know, you will love the results so much on the photo quality paper. So yeah, these papers, they're all very vibrant, and then you've got some very striking with the blacks, with the pinks and the greens, which I just love. I mean, you know, anyone who watches my channel, you'll know that I absolutely love using the blacks and things. So yeah, really up my street, this kit. And I say that all the time about loads of different kits, but it's because I just love so many colours. So yeah, but this one especially, it's, oh, just gorgeous colours. So yeah, this is you know, just another one of the background pages, this one here. So very floral, very kind of Victorian, very yeah, quite summery, I think, and yeah, just really scrumptious. You know, lots of kind of versatile pieces that you've got in here. And then this one, and actually I do apologise, just to say that a couple of these sheets, they obviously were mixed in when I put the paper into my printer, so these have just been printed on, you know, just normal copy paper. So, you know, to give you an idea, I mean, they still look, you know, pretty good even on just normal copy paper. So that is the background pages part of the kit, and then the ephemera part. Now again, these have got a little bit messed up, you know, when the paper, when the printer was spitting them out. So I do apologise, because they're no longer really in order. But you get, you know, page with the large journal cards. And again, you know, you've got those kind of edge pieces. So, you know, if you wanted to trim off the border, you could. But I quite like the borders personally. I think it makes it look more like a journal card. But that's just, you know, again, you know, personal preference. You've got these beautiful vintage postcard images as well, which just go really nicely with the kit. You've got this page here with this larger envelope, and you've got some butterflies, bows and some roses. You've got the same journal cards and postcards, but in smaller size here. You've got this page here with, sorry, this actually I should have shown you first, was you've got this page with the large invoice and the small invoice, and then the header piece, and look at those gorgeous colours. And again, I've put the edge around so that if you wanted to have the border, you can have the border. And then you've got this page here with, again, another journal card, some round circular journal cards, a couple of sort of postage stamps there, butterflies with like the rosebuds in them, some more roses here. And then this little piece here. Sorry about what's gone on here with my printer. Sometimes it just misbehaves. And then you've got, excuse me, and then you've got the smaller size of those two pages as well. So lots of goodies to play with, and yeah, really kind of fun, lovely kit. So I can't decide whether I'm going to coffee dye this to play with it, or whether I'm going to play with it in its bright state. But yeah, I'm going to decide, and then we shall have a play. So let me clear the decks. Okay, so I'm back, and what I've decided is to do an altered book. So I've got a book here that I've kind of prepped already to a certain extent, and, you know, meaning I've torn all the pages out and what have you and glued them together. So I'm just going to put that to one side. Now, I have coffee dyed, coffee dyed and torn now, coffee dyed a lot of the bits and pieces here. And yeah, I haven't coffee dyed all of the background pieces yet. Oh, excuse me, hold on. Oh, sorry about that. That was now my phone. So I can't remember now what I was actually saying, but yes, I think I've coffee dyed some of these and not all of them. So I've got a kind of mixture, but I thought let's just make a few bits and pieces ready to go into our journal. You know, is probably the best thing to do, because then, you know, we can get kind of filling it and, you know, working on it. So I just want to make literally a few very basic pieces, you know, ready for kind of, yeah, ready for putting in there basically. So this one I've only just actually noticed, but I've actually printed it, you know, incorrectly when you've got it flipping over like that instead of, you know, that way. So yeah, I'm thinking perhaps we could do just a sort of flip out, because obviously this will lend itself, the fact that I have actually, you know, printed it wrongly. So I'm just going to kind of fold this up and squish that down. Now I have to say, it was a bit of a kind of, oh, do I coffee dye it or not? And actually I went with the coffee dye because when I looked through, I had already coffee dyed some of the ephemera previously. So that's why I've gone with coffee dye, but I've got this kit again printed out, not coffee dyed, which, you know, I mean, best laid plans and all that, but I would really like to come back and do some more pieces with the kit that's not coffee dyed, because I just really love the colours of it. So that's the plan. We will see. So yeah, I'm just making a couple of kind of flip outy pieces. Now, again, might glue these down and use them as envelopes, might not. We'll kind of see, you know, see how they kind of pan out. Now, I'm wondering whether I've done that with all of them. Yeah, I have, look. So, have I? Yes, I have. So that's a bit annoying, isn't it? I've printed them, you know, like upside down on the reverse. Now, obviously, this one, it's not so... Oh, I was going to say it doesn't matter, but actually it still does. Oh, it's still evident. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Right, okay. So, yeah. Well, I guess I could have it like this. So this one, I might just fold in. Yeah, I might just fold in like this. And we can just have like a folded piece. I've been kind of doing these a little bit lately because I actually think they're quite cute when you just have a like folded in piece, and it just acts like a pocket or a belly band, but it's actually just a folded over, you know, folded over piece. So yeah, I mean, how much more simple does it get than that? So just put that to one side. So I'm just kind of making a bunch of things at the moment that we can kind of use and put in. Now this one here, let's have a look and see. Well, I mean, I suppose what we could do is make this a pocket. So let's just fold this down along this edge here, like that. Okay. Okie dokie. And then, yeah, I'm going to have this, I think, as a long pocket. So just fold it in along here. Now, I don't know how many pages I've got, obviously, in my altered book, but I mean, obviously quite a few. So I'm going to have to make, you know, a fair amount of bits and pieces to put in there. So, but this is just a very, very quick initial, you know, bash at it, really. And then, of course, we can then, you know, have a bit of fun and kind of like embellish and decorate and, you know, what have you. So, yeah, all I'm doing is getting a few bits prepped and ready to go. And then it's going to speed up the process of bringing the book, you know, or making the book, really. So I've got this one. Now, wondering whether I could make maybe a coin envelope with this one. So now I've got a bit of a tear going on here. Right, let's just bring this one in here. Just squish that down, and I'm just going to cut this. Actually, I probably need to cut it slightly over to try and get rid of that tear. Okay, the tear's still there, but only just. So like that, and yep, let's get rid of that. And then just go in here. Okay. Like that. And then just cut this up here. Now, do I want to do it like this? Well, let's just see how this goes. So it would be like that, which I think is quite nice, isn't it? And then probably I'm going to take off here and then make my flap up there, although I'm just wondering whether I could attach the flap separately. Oh no, it's going to then be the wrong way up, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just now kind of concentrating and thinking what's the best way to do this. So I'm just going to cut this off here, and then just going to cut this in like that. Okay, and then just trim this down like that. I mean, this is kind of like speed making. Yeah, it's coming to pick-up time, you know, to go and get my daughter from school. So, I'm just trying to get as many bits done as I can before I go and get her from school. And, you know, just thinking, make some basic bits. And then hopefully, you know, next time we will then be able to just come along and, you know, have a lot of fun decorating and, yeah, embellishing. So that's why I'm kind of like trying to pull this together really, really quickly. So I've got this section here, and I'm thinking we could glue this on to make our flap. Now, I haven't really ever done this this way round before, but let's give it a try. So I'm just going to cut this down at either side. Now, let's just see. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking do it like that. Yeah, it's going to have to be upside down, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. So put it in like that, and then take this down like that. Okay, so squish that down. So this is very, yeah, very weird way of making one of these, but because I was trying to keep, you know, the bits, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I mean, it's not really how I've made one before, but it's okay. It's going to work okay. So I'm just going to then not fold this, but just squish it down a little bit so that I can make a bit of a sort of flap there. Okay, like that. And then that's just going to tuck into here, like that. Yeah, so that's worked fine, actually. I had my doubts there for a bit. I thought, oh, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? But actually, I think it's going to work okay. So, yeah. So, a bit of speed making here. So, I'm just going to go in across here on this flap. Oops. If my glue is going to come out, that is. Oh, come on now. Oh, isn't it just annoying? You know, you're in a rush, and so your glue then decides to hold you up. Okay, let's just unclog my glue. Right. Right, squeeze that out. And then a bit here. And then, yeah, I'm just going to put, oops, put a bit here. Okay, and then just glue this down. And I'm so sorry that the sun is now streaming in. I don't generally do videos in the afternoon, you know, because of this problem. So unless it's a sort of grayer day, and then sometimes what happens if it's a grey day, then it obviously gets very dark. But yeah, I mean, generally I don't find the lighting very good in the afternoon. So, but I just really, really wanted to come along and do this. So I do apologise that it's now, you know, the lighting is not brilliant. Right, I'm just going to put a thumb hole in here. So, yeah. Oh, I can't now see really, but hoping this is roughly in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to put this, I could either put it inside or outside. I guess it doesn't really matter whether it goes in or out. But it does matter if it doesn't actually fit, which that's weird because it did fit and now it doesn't. Since gluing it together it doesn't want to fit. There we go. Right. So yeah, I can just glue that flap in there. Now I've put the thumb hole in purely because it's going to make it so much easier for getting things in and out, because this is, you know, it's quite close to the, you know, to the opening, if you see what I mean. So without that, I think I would struggle to get things in and out of here. So just by putting that thumb hole, it just makes it a little bit easier. Okay, now I did kind of put glue up there by mistake really. So yeah, I didn't obviously need the glue up there. Okay, so that is my little coin envelope there, like that. Okay. So we've made quite a good start. We've got quite a few little bits and pieces already. I wonder if I've got time to make one more thing. So yeah, let's try and make one more thing. So I'm thinking use this, use this with this background to make a pocket. So again, just going to trim this down here. Like that, and then just take my pocket down about here. This is a bit big probably, it's got to be said. I probably want to trim this down quite a bit. Just take this down on this edge because it's got that white edge. Right, and yeah, I'm going to put this across here. Like that. Okay. Just deciding which section I like best. So I think I probably like this section best. So I just want to fold this in on the side. Okay. Like that. And then, yeah. And then across here as well, or, you know, not across, but, you know, around there, like that. And then we'll just trim this down here, like that. Okay, looking good. Right, so I'm just going to go in and trim this, just across here, like that. Okay. Just where my printer hadn't printed borderless, you know, right the way down. So there we go. And then I probably want to take this down probably about, I mean, I could leave it as a massive pocket, but yeah, I probably want to take it down about there. So I'm just going to cut this top bit off like that. And then I can obviously round the corners and things like that. So first of all, I just want to glue across here like that, and then just pop this, oops, pop this down here. Oops, come on, oh dear. Oh, so much for speed making. Yeah, not great speed making. Right, okay, and then like that. And then we'll just go in here and here. Okay, so I mean, none of these things are things that we haven't done before. You know, most of these things I'm pretty sure we've even done in a mass make and things. So although we're speed making, you know, they're all kind of like familiar things. They're not kind of like, yeah, anything that we haven't made before. So like that. And again, just going to then keep that for, or not keep it, save it for, you know, for changing and, you know, like rounding the corners and things like that we'll do later. So pop that to one side. We've got this section here left. So I'm thinking, well, I'm thinking we could do a Matchbox book. So, I mean, again, I'm just trying to use like all of the little scraps and pieces so that we've, you know, been economical with our bits. So, yeah, like that. Oops. Okie dokie. And again, just then glue this piece down across there. So this is actually going to be a downwards, you know, down folding Matchbox book because the flowers, you know, they're going that way. So yeah, I'm kind of dictated by the direction of the flowers like that. Okay, and now I might coffee dye some of these bits, I'm not sure, but again, you know, we can do that sort of later. We don't have to do that right now. Okay, so we've got this piece here now. Oh, I'm racking my brains as to other, you know, other pockets and things like that we could do. So, thinking this. Right, let's just fold this in here. And then, yeah, okay, so just going to take that in there like that. And then, now normally I would have this folded over, but obviously I don't want to lose that lady, you know, because obviously she's nice on there. I don't know what it would be like if I had a foldy at the bottom. I haven't ever done that before. It's possibly a little bit weird. Or we could keep it like that and actually have, just trying to think, well, do you know what I'm thinking now? So let's squish this. So this is very much on the fly. So yeah, on the fly making and on the fly coming up with, you know, an idea. So this might be completely preposterous and not really work at all. But I'm thinking, oh gosh, thinking I can't cut straight, obviously. I'm wondering if we could glue this down so we have a pocket in this side piece, and then it would open and we'd have this for, yeah, that for journaling. I think would actually work all right, wouldn't it? So I might just take it down slightly because it is very tall at the moment. I mean, not that I mind that, but yeah, it's possibly a bit too tall. So we'll just take it down across the top, and then, yeah, I'm going to glue this down here. Oops. Oh my goodness. Like that. Okay, right. So we might just have invented a new pocket here. I don't know. I mean, maybe somebody's done one of these before, but I don't feel like I've seen one. And I'm not saying it's anything particularly amazing, but yeah, we might just have kind of come up with a new pocket. So yeah, just gluing that down like that. And then, yeah, let's just kind of squish this properly down. Like this. Okay. And here as well. So this then is a little side pocket here. and then you can open it and you can put journaling space here, so coffee dyed paper or something, or you could have more pockets in here. Haven't decided yet, but yeah, we can kind of have a play around probably another day. But yeah, decide kind of how to have that. But that's another little pocket or different kind of piece, I suppose. So probably I will leave it there now for today, because yeah, I should now go and get ready to go and get my daughter from school. So yep, I hope that you like the new kit. Like I say, it's all available in my Etsy shop, and yep, I hope that you enjoy it if you decide to get it, and I will be back for more of a play with this. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks then. Bye.